Hello, friends and followers. My name is Colleen Wynia of ColleenWynia.com, and I'm a Reset Your Vibe success coach and health and wellness advocate, educator, person of believing of unlimitlessness, even when I have a doubt myself. So I wanted to jump here live and talk to you, introduce myself, and talk to you about the power of believing in you, and the power of believing that you can live a long and healthy and happy life naturally. As Colleen Wynia, I'm part of the natural health revolution, and I really have two things to share with you. You are limitless, and I want to share with you two things that happened to me that showed me about the possibilities. So first off, a little background. If you're new to connecting with me, we've been recent friends. I live in North Vancouver, British Columbia. So if you happen to be jumping on this live, drop in the chat box down below what city and state, or what city and province you're from if you're across North America. Or if I'm blessed to have you online and you're from, Europe, overseas, whatnot, tell me where you're from. So I'm from North Vancouver, British Columbia, born and raised here, love the mountains, love the outdoors, and I'm a teacher and advocate of health and wellness. And so in terms of the power of belief, I wanted to give you a little taste of what it is that you can do for yourself. So this happened to me, okay? I have a family member who is told there's something wrong, there's a lot of pain going on. It's my mom, I'll say it's my mom, and having come from a long list of losing loved ones due to illness like cancer, Alzheimer's, heart disease, mental health issues, even suicide, right? It's been a really, really long haul. And I've come to the conclusion that we are the creator, we are the leader of our own health, and I'm sure you believe that as well. So when my mom was diagnosed recently, or not sure the full diagnosis, but was indicated it was something's going on for her. Hey Trina, thanks for jumping on. When my mother was indicated something was going on for her, well, what does she do? In the Canadian system, she lines up with the protocol of you gotta wait this long, there's this test, and then they run one test, and then maybe they'll do another, and then the more very busy tests are out further and out further. And so this is what my mother was dealing with, and we really, really needed to know what's going on, right, in order to get the answers. And so sure enough, I just said, you know what? I'm a believer. I've been through this before, right? So believe, you guys. I had a knee issue, and I had to really put a push through to get an MRI done years ago. But you know what? Because I jumped in there and I believed it's possible, and I took action. So believe in your heart, take action. And when I did that, it has absolutely sped up the journey and the process. And before you know it, we were like in this doctor and in that doctor, and we were in like Whistler, and we were we're cruising along. Now we don't have a solution completely yet, but we now know where we're at, which is like, oh, that in itself is a breath of fresh air. So no matter what someone tells you, I want you to know that don't settle, okay? Don't settle. As a Reset Your Vibe success coach, I help people move from settling into what's possible, what's the unlimitlessness, and I help people in that regard, and I can help you as well. I'll make sure I include a link later on down below to get the ball started, offering you my free gift of an ebook which helps you. It's called 8 Best Steps to Raise Your Vibration, right? To elevate yourself so that you're tapped and tuned and working with the law of vibration. The very second thing that happened to me, this is an video here to give you some live encouragement, is this is so cool, you guys. Let's talk about health. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about my experience of the moringa. Okay, this is a powerhouse botanical tree. If you don't know what moringa is, just go to Google and type in the chat box, what is the most nutritious, dense plant, or something like, what's the most dense botanical in the world? And you'll see moringa pop up, okay? Moringa is a tree. And so I'm new to moringa. I've been drinking it for a little while now to add to my other health regime. And I had this really cool result. So take you back to about 10 years ago, when 10 years ago, I was doing boot camp, right, with a whole group of class. And in this boot camp, at the very, very end, we're already tired, we're sweating, we're like, we just want to go home. And in this boot camp class, they said, okay, now you're going to do body planks, and we're going to hold a body plank, and we're going to hold it and hang out there. And the longest person who can hold the plank is going to win. You know, I don't remember if we won anything, maybe it was a treat. And so what happened is, the longest I could hold it to, I was kind of a newbie at this, but I'd done them before. I think I held to like almost 4 minutes, something like that, close to between 3.5 and 4 minutes. And the longest girl, like 25 people, and they were really fit, all ages, the longest was close to 5 minutes. I always remember that, like the longest she could hold was 5 minutes. I was like, I never could do that, do that. And so recently, after I started drinking this moringa, which is, what it is it get vitamins, more powerful, you know, 7 times more vitamin C than in oranges. It's covered a comprehensive group of your minerals that you need in your body, and we're all can be malnourished with 1 or 2 things. It covers all the essential aminos. It covers omegas 3, 6, and 9, and it gives you, on average, you can Google it, check it out, but 25 times more iron than spinach. And get this, if all you vegetarians out there, it has more protein and more protein than beef or salmon. Okay, so I was feeling a lack as a vegetarian who wasn't eating quite enough protein, that this would be good for me. Anyways, just jumped on the bandwagon, and I can help people get started with this. And what I did was, sure enough, I go along now, and the other day, actually no, it was 3 weeks ago, I broke and I hit 4.5 minute plank, and I was like, oh my God, wahoo, wow. And then just 2 days ago, and I was like feeling a little under the weather because I just traveled and was really, a lot was going on, came back, and you know, I was able to hold the plank longer, and not only longer, but I actually held it to 5 minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh. But how you do it, guys, is it was me coupling my nutritional regime with things that fuel protein and fuel the body, right? Blended with mindset, because I was having an off day, and it was just like baby steps. So when you're making choices in life, and you're making steps towards your business, steps towards enhancing your relationship, you have a goal you want to get, just take a step, 1 step, and then take another step, and then take another step. And so I did that, and it went to 4 minutes. And then it went to, oh my gosh, well, I can't stop now. I'd done a 4.5. And then I got to 4.5. I'm like, oh my gosh, my arms are totally shaking. You know, I don't think I could feel my arms for 2 minutes after right on my bicep. But, you know, so the point in this, guys, is just to let you know that this is absolutely what you want to reset your frame. And I would love to work with you. I offer a discovery call. We can Zoom, we can Skype, we can telephone the old-fashioned way, and send me a Facebook Messenger. And I would love. Hi, sweetie. Thanks, Trina. I love you. Mwah. And so yeah, that's my cousin. I'm jumping online. Love you, baby. And so yeah, I thought it was the first time that I would do a live video on my business page, which is fairly new for all of you who are seeing this live. And so you guys, go out there, rock the world. I want you to message me. I'd love to give you some free moment with me. I do have a 20-30 minute discovery call, and it allows you to have some one-on-one time with me, so we can work through the blocks, through the mindsets, through any places you're off in your health. Are you dealing with pain, anxiety, right? These are things that are getting in your way, right? They're getting in your field of influence for your success, right? And what is success to you? That's unique to you guys, not to me. But I love to help you get tapped in, tuned in. I'll leave you with one story here that is a final story on one of my clients. And Her name, I like using your story, Jody. I really like your story. And the reason I'm going to use Jody's name, just her first name, is I really like it because it gives you a comprehensive understanding of how I've been able to help my clients in the world. And I think it's important that you know this. You see my posts, you see pictures, you know, see me climbing rocks and things like that. But what Jody said was, she came to me one day and she said, you know, I think you can help me. You're the one who can help me. And I said, well, why is that? What's going on for you? And Jody said, well, it's kind of like this. I have a great job. I make a lot of money. Okay, so check, that's okay. I have a great husband who loves me. Well, check. We know many people that want that, right? I have a great home I live in. I'm like, okay, so what's wrong? And she was just feeling stuck. She was feeling bored. She was feeling a bit of fatigue. Her health wasn't the very best it could be, but it was more that she was feeling fatigued and bored. She didn't know what it was, and she didn't know why. And so together, when we worked together, we were able to dissolve and figure out through the body's messages, not through our brain and our mindset, but through listening to the body and listening to her heart and helping her connect up with what feels good to her and what doesn't feel good. All right, and this is the same with making a mindset belief of going forward and saying, okay, listen what? I'm not going to buy into the healthcare system. That may not be, you know, it's beautiful in some fashion, but it may not be fast enough. I'm going to find a way, you know? And I want you to know that you can find a way. You can find the right way for you into people's hearts, and you can find, you know, a beautiful way into people's minds. And if you're into health and wellness, you can find that way as well. So I recommend connecting with me. I work with some beautiful health and wellness products, and I can help you work with your mind. And if you're local in North Vancouver area, I do draw upon a very beautiful, powerful energy healing massage session that I've had great reviews, raves from people for many, many years. And it can help you line yourself up so you're feeling magical and believing again and remembering that you are limitless. Okay, so much love to you. Message me, share this video, please, if it supports anybody you know, just to help them get to know me a little bit more, so you know that I'm here for all of you. And Christmas is coming, so if you haven't worked with me in a little while, you probably maybe likely due for a tune-up. Okay, so we can do a little coaching session on the phone if you're out of town, and we can do a tune-up, and I'm offering specials. You have to message me though to find out what that is. Okay, much love and have an amazing night. Okay, bye everybody.